got a special guest for you guys today. You guys probably saw this bike all over Instagram, and the owner is actually right here, Mr. Anthony himself.
What's going on? We're in Long Beach, California. As you guys can see, this is a Marine Stadium. If you follow me on Instagram at Therealaoj, you'll probably notice this is where I do all of my pictures.
This is your secret spot, pretty much?
This is the spot, yeah. Shout out to John Kim, he showed me this spot.
Oh, this is his fishing spot, right?
Yeah, it's a fishing spot.
He's a Texan now, dude.
Yeah, he's in Texas. Howdy. But yeah, this is Money Bag. As you can see, the reason why I named it Money Bag, because it's green with a little bit of brass, kind of like gold. When I bought it, the engine was painted. It was lowered, so it was hardtailed, and it had janky ass covers. It had a different tank, the stock tank. It was the stock blue.
Oh, so there's no strut in the middle then, huh?
No.
It's water right here, pretty much.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And yeah, when I got it, it had like some beat up tires. So the first thing I did was I took the wheels off. I took all the tank and all that shit off, and I sent it to my boy, who his name is Andy at SW Garage right here in Long Beach, and yeah, he came up with this paint color. But it's not much chopping or like fabrication work. It's just mostly bolt on, just dress up stuff.
Is this your first bike or bobber?
Oh, this is my first bobber, yeah. So my first bike was from 2006. That's when I met Eric from Casa Customs. We were on the Honda Shadow boards. It was called shadowriders.net, and I remember Eric used to build he built these back in the day. You guys know he's an OG, and people used to like hate on him because like they would ask questions on the forums and he would never respond. So they kind of were like, oh, he's a dick, he never responds. But really, he's a really nice guy, and he's just super busy. And at the time, I picked up a VT 750 Spirit, and that was my first build. And a lot of my inspiration was obviously from people on the forums. They called them heavy hitters at the time, and Eric's builds were one of them. And I always wanted a 600, so after I got the VT, I had a Ducati, then a CBR, or not a CBR, R6, and then I ended up with this. Earlier this year, I picked this up in February, just before quarantine too.
So it's like perfect timing on, perfect project.
Yep. So, it's a funny story, man. Like, I just got a bonus from work. I was like, fuck, I'm sitting on this cash. And I was just browsing through OfferUp, just like anybody who shops online does. And I'm always on OfferUp, you know?
Yeah.
And while I was on OfferUp, I seen this bike. And when I seen it, it was beat up like most Shadows are when you buy them used. But like, I seen the potential because it was lowered. Just the stance alone got my attention. And then when I seen it, I was like, man, I can make it look like what Eric does, you know? And then that's kind of how this came up. This is inspired a lot by what Eric does with Casa Customs. Obviously what you guys do at Lnspltblvd. And yeah, man, that's when I discovered you, because I was like, oh, how do I fucking modify this, you know? I just wanted ideas to get my process going. And then I saw your bike, because your bike is one of my favorite Shadow builds.
Which one, the red one or the blue one?
The red one. What is it called?
Crusty?
Rusty. Yes.
Crusty.
Crusty.
Yeah.
Crusty was like, I fell in love with that bike, bro. And yeah, man, I would just search fucking Pinterest for your bike. And yeah, man, that's where I started seeing what you do, and then that's when I found you on Instagram. And then I just fucking, yeah, man, I just fell in love with what you guys do at Lnspltblvd, especially considering you guys were Asian, man. I don't know if you remember my message to you. I was like, yo, you're Asian too, what the fuck? I was like, that's sick. So like, I was attracted to that even more. These bars are custom made from Zombie. What's his name? I think his name is Sean or something. I forgot the name of the owner of the company, but yeah, he made these for me because I had the ultra tiny riserless apes.
From Kenny, right?
From Kenny. I got those from Kenny, and then a shit ton of people started hitting me up. What bars are those? What bars are those? And then I knew that it was going to become a popular thing. And then Zombie actually made it like a production bar. So after that, I was like, man, I want something different. So then I saw these.
Yeah, it has a little bend to the right a little bit.
These are called the Grasshoppers. So I reached out to him. I emailed him. I was like, hey, man, can you make this for the Shadow? And he said, yeah, just deposit this money. And it took a couple weeks to build it or to bend them, but
you got powder coated too, right?
Yeah, he powder coated them.
Where'd you get this piece right here?
This is from Prism Supply.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
And I found out about Prism Supply from this petcock.
Oh yeah.
And this little button, this little like elbow piece. I think his name is Jake, Whiskey Throttle.
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah.
Yeah, he seen when I got this tank, he messaged me and he said I should get this petcock because it's super clean or whatever. I was like, oh, all right. Sorry, I bought it the same day, and that's when I learned about Prism Supply.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it, like what they do, because they do some clean builds too.
Yeah. North Carolina.
Like I said, man, I'm an online shopper, so I be online all day long. So I bought the Prism Supply grips, this little fucking handlebar beauty ring, whatever you want to call it.
This is what, Amazon?
Yes, this is. I got this from you. From your Amazon page.
The link? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then the headlight is
eBay.
Amazon? eBay?
Yep. But it's a DOT headlight. I ride at night, so
yeah, it's pretty bright, huh?
It's bright enough.
Yeah.
And then I just painted this myself.
How about the headlight bracket? Where'd you get that?
This is a TJ headlight bracket.
It's thick too. It's sick.
And then I got this from you too. I modified this from your DIY. I think it was one of your first DIYs. The single cable throttle assembly.
Yeah, that's saved you hella money too.
Hella money, dude. This was like 12 bucks.
Yeah, it works fine too, huh?
Yeah, it's
sick.
solid. I had the moon, I think it's called Moon. The quarter throttle. But it was funky, man. It wasn't smooth, so I took it out.
Oh.
I spent 50 bucks on that shit.
Jesus.
So if anyone wants to buy it, it's for sale.
Let's go down to the stack. Bling bling, dude.
Yeah, so this is a TJ stack too, but I don't know if you guys are familiar. All his brass is like raw brass, so it's like a darker color. And I'm a detailer by trade, so I polish the shit out of all of this stuff. So now it's like more of like a white gold, you know?
Yeah, it shines more, right? Pretty
Way
much.
more, yeah. Because it used to be like a matte, like dark gold, including this too.
Yeah.
I came up on these for free from the other bike.
Oh,
I had Penny.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's tight.
He threw them in and he never used them, so I just put them on this bike. And that's how the whole brass came along.
Yeah.
Just from these, because that was the only brass piece I had on the bike. And after that, I just started looking up other brass shit.
Yeah. No, it flows well, dude. With the seat springs too.
Yeah, and then I picked up these brass exhaust tips. I had them custom made. I found a guy on eBay and I just messaged him because he only made them for Harleys. And I think Harleys are like 2 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
And this is a weird size piping. It's like 1.9 millimeters or something like that. Or not 1.9 millimeters, 1.9 inches.
It's stainless, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, I just messaged. I was like, hey, can you make custom ones? He said, yeah, just get one of those digital calipers and measure it. And then.
How much you charge for them?
For these?
Yeah.
They were 90 bucks.
Oh damn, for 2?
Yeah.
That's not bad then.
Yeah.
But it's clean though, it's like a one-off thing, you know?
Yeah, exactly. No one else has it on, especially on these pipes. These pipes are one-off too.
Yeah. These are what Justin made these, right?
Yeah, Justin Motor Psycho.
From Florida, right?
Yeah, man. So I used to have his other pipes, the Punishers, and again, I started seeing more and more people with them.
Yeah, too common, right?
I just wanted something different, so I hit up Justin, and we did a barter. I used to be a distributor for chamber helmets, and he liked those helmets, so he said, let's do a trade. I'll make you some custom pipes. Give me a helmet. I was like, all right. So I just paid for the shipping, and then he mocked these pipes up. He already makes these, but I was like, I want something that no one has.
Yeah.
And he's a stoner, so he made like a bong.
Yeah.
And then when he made the bong, it had this bend in it. And then he added this to the pipes. So this was inspired from a bong he made. And I got a picture of the bong too.
Oh, sick.
I'll send it to you. Just put it on the video.
That's tight.
The front is a Shinko Classic. I think they call it the EC70 or E270. That's what it's called.
How's the ride on these? Like when you go through rain grooves?
It's not bad on turns, but at first when I was on the freeway, it was really bouncy because it's a lot taller.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of that.
When you go through those rain grooves on the freeway, does it fucking like wobbles and shit?
No.
Really? Damn. Because I know the Firestone fucking wobbles like crazy, you know?
But you have that rear tire too.
Yeah.
So I think the rear tire like changes like the way the bike moves. Because when I had Penny, it had those tires.
Yeah.
Where the grooves were just like this, and on the freeway, that motherfucker
was
swerving all over the place. And that's why I haven't swapped out the back tire yet, because I wanted to do like a skinny tire like how you had on Krusty.
Yeah.
But then when I rode Penny, I was like, fuck, that's just gonna change the ride. So I just kind of kept it with the cruiser tire.
Yeah. No, it looks good with both white walls, dude. Like, it's hard for someone to pull it off with both white walls, you know what I'm saying? But the theme goes well with this.
Thanks, man. I'm actually thinking about swapping it out. I want black tires now. Because I just seen a guy, I mean, it's all good, like I don't care, but I seen a guy in San Diego who just built the bike just like mine, same color scheme, white walls, everything, man. And I was telling, or Kelvin saw it too, and he was like, yo, you see that bike that looks just like yours? And I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I don't want my bike looking like other people's, you know?
One of one, right?
Yeah, well, at least try to.
Yeah. How about the Fort Gator? Is that from Amazon or?
Yeah, I got this off of your Amazon.
The link too, right?
Your Amazon link too, man.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah. How's the suicide right now? You got used to it?
I got used to it. That's funny because at first I almost gave up on it. Remember?
Yeah, yeah.
And then I remember your words. You said, "Don't give up on it, bro." So I kept fucking with it, and what happened was I had to like lube the shit out of here and in here because it was like super stiff.
Yeah.
So every so often I spray it with WD-40, and now it's pretty butter.
Yeah. Cause it's not supposed to be that hard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I saw how easily you did it with.
I got with 2 fingers. Yeah.
And John's is just the same way.
But John, he made his own shit though, right?
He made his own, just like yours. He got the design from Young.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I almost gave up on it, man. But
it's just so much cleaner on the bars, you know what I'm saying?
Cleaner, I know. I tried going with no front brake. I did it for a day, and I was like,
the sketch, dude.
Super sketch.
It's fucking sketch.
Change these engine casings. There's a hardware store by my house that I'm in love with, and I go there just for the hell of it.
Yeah. They didn't have brass?
No, they did, but
it's a different color, huh?
Brass is soft.
Oh, so that's true, huh? Easily. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like that. I spent like $40 on brass too, dog. And I stripped pretty much all of them because like when I tried to torque it, they were just stripping. And then I just ended up taking it all off.
This tank you got from eBay, right? From the Asian dude?
No.
Oh, so where's it from?
I didn't even want to buy this tank. So I'm just chilling at home, and I get a message from some dude named Arturo, and he was local. He lived by me. He was like, "Hey man, I don't know if you're interested, but I got a tank for your bike." I was like, "What?" And he just sent me a picture of it, and he was like, "Yeah man," he was like, "I love your bike, and it's just sitting around at my house because I never used it on my build, and I already sold my bike." He was like, "You want to buy it?" I was like, "How much you selling it for?" And he was like, 150. I was like, "That's it?" I was like, "All right, I'll take it."
Oh shit.
And it was all rusted, so like I had to clean it up, and then yeah, I took it to the homie Andy, and he already had my paint, so he took care of it for me. That's how I ended up with that tank.
No, I love the fucking when it fucking the channel like that, you know.
Yeah, no. I'm telling you, man, Krusty was my, like, I look up to that bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Krusty was like the bike for me.
Dude, I built that bike for so cheap. You don't even know, man.
Yeah, I changed out the sprocket like everybody else does.
Well, you're running 41?
No, I'm running 38.
Oh, 38?
Yeah, 38.
Oh, then it's just small, dude.
38/16.
Look how small that fucking rear sprocket is.
Eric at Casa Customs, man. He told me to do it.
I saw the video with when you guys were there. He told you guys to run 38, right?
Yeah. Because I was running a 41, and the 41 was cool. Like, I liked it.
How about the front? Is 16 still?
It's still 16, yeah.
So front 16, and then 38 in the rear.
Yeah, and if you're gonna do your chain, it's gonna be 116 link with the 38.
116 and 38.
Yeah.
How's the ride on the freeway now with the 38?
Bro, it's like night and day, man.
Wow.
It's like a whole new bike, dude. Even on the street, like, surprisingly, I thought I was gonna lose some low-end torque.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so butter. That was like one of my favorite mods on this bike was that 38 too. Eric wasn't lying, man. Eric knows his shit.
Man, he's OG, dog.
Yeah, he wasn't lying, because I was like, "Are you sure, man? I don't want to lose like torque at the at the light and shit like that." He's like, "Trust me, man."
Yeah.
38. I was like, "All right." So I bought the 38 the next day. And they're like cheap. They're like $30 on Amazon.
How about the chain? Where'd you get the chain from?
Both on Amazon. Yep.
Sick.
Yeah, this is an Amazon build, bro.
Yeah, same with mine, dude. eBay and Amazon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a bobber way, dude.
So anyone out there, you guys ask them like, "Oh, I want to build something like this." Like, it's so easily, like, all the parts are easily available. If you have an Amazon Prime account, even better.
If you don't, just fucking ask your friend. I'm surprised this is not brass, dude.
I know. I would have to get that custom made, and I found them, and I've been too lazy to like.
Oh, that's a ship now that came with the kit, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gotcha.
And like I don't know the thread, so like
Gotcha.
I just kind of left it.
See, what I did for mine was fucking welded. A little fucking.
I like you have the prism one, huh?
Which one?
The prism shift knob.
Fuck.
Or no, that's I think Young has it.
Young has it, yeah. The prism.
That one's sick, man.
I forgot what mine was.
Yeah, yours is sick too. I like how short yours is. John was like, I chopped this. This was a lot taller.
Yeah, my rod was the twisted metal one, remember? My shifter?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was twisted, yeah.
That shit's sick too. But yeah, when I saw yours, how low it was, I like that gangster link because when you're riding, you like go down. So then I chopped that so that.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's nothing special, just keep it clean and simple, you know?